What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. There's new readings on the channel. All right, let's get into this reading. I had a pile from the last reading, and I said I would go through this pile again, shuffle it and go through it again and see what else comes out. So I'm just following up from the end of the last reading. All right, we have the letter C and fruits and veggies. Okay, so somebody could be, this is usually a child's card. This could be about a child and something they're eating here. Something could be going on with something they're eating in this reading. All right, this is a general reading for every sign. It's a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading. If something feels personal or offensive, it might not be your message. You could disregard it. And please only take what resonates, what's confirmation for you. Okay. This reading is not about you. It could be about somebody from your past, present, or future. This is a past, present, or future timeless reading, like the other 2,200 readings on this channel. Whenever you see a reading on this channel is when you're supposed to. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's see what comes out. We have fruits and veggies and the letter C to start off the reading. We have engagement party. Low on money in reverse. Okay, somebody's not low on money anymore. Karmic siblings are fighting, but you don't see it. It was turned over. So somebody's karmic siblings could be fighting because somebody is getting engaged or some type of party or environment is happening. A party environment or a celebration is happening. And maybe karmic siblings are spying. Like there's a way that they know this. Either you told them or they're spying and stalking because somebody's not low on money. Nevada could be significant, or a place that starts with N. Okay, protect your children, and goldsmith or a G name, first, middle, or last name. We have the letter C. We have in the booty. Okay, something is going on with that. All right, why is in the booty here? Why is in the booty here? This is interesting. An apology. Somebody is apologizing about something in regards to that. Okay, they're saying sorry about something. All right. Give me one or two more cards on this. Why is this? Something could have happened. Leadership in reverse. Okay, somebody is not being leadership or not being a leader. Dividing men and women. Dividing men and women. Okay, somebody is doing that, but you don't see this. Like you can't see their motives, but they're doing it. You can't see the motives though. It's turned over. Somebody is doing something to this part of the body. They're apologizing for it. They're owed an apology for it. An air sign could be significant, or somebody with air placements, and there is no one else. Okay, this came out in the last. Okay, so somebody is saying there is no one else. Okay, somebody sent you cursed money, but it's backfiring. Somebody could have helped you or gave you money and they cursed it, and now it's backfiring. It's in reverse. Okay. Okay, somebody could be dividing men and women in a place that starts with C or N. Okay, somebody could have a child with air placements. They need to, you always want to protect your child, but something specific about a child with air placements could be significant. You always want to protect your child. It could involve a sibling, a karmic sibling, or someone that just has an agenda to divide men and women. Somebody just has an agenda to do that. They want to do this. Somebody could be doing this for public reward. All right, let's see. Okay, we have marry timer in reverse. Okay, something is going on with a boat or in the water, but it did not go well. It did not go well. A fisherman could be significant, or fish, ocean or the water, something near the water, or something on a boat. A pirate could also be significant. Somebody could be going out on the water and just exploring something. Okay. Okay, then we have a servant or someone in housekeeping or housework or childcare in reverse again. Okay, in a place that starts with C or N, or a name could start with C, somebody's name, or G. They could be using this person that has a job like this. It could also be somebody who works a job that starts with S or H. This person is being used to divide men and women. Some kind of agenda is going on. We have cowboy, Wild West, or indigenous person. Okay, somebody is trying to stay out of jail. Okay, so protect your children. All right, they could be trying to stay out of prison and using children with air placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, so that they're not low on money, or they're targeting people who are not low on money or something like that. They could be targeting indigenous persons. Something about the West could be significant. All right, something is exposed though. Something is exposed, and this group seems to be targeting people's children. The letter D could also be significant, to stay out of prison. And then we have royalty here. This is involving maybe a Capricorn. Somebody could be doing sleep spells on somebody. Someone could be using, with the protect your children card, somebody could be using children to harm people with witchcraft, teaching them this, okay? Because it's almost like someone lost their title in your life. This person is not your person anymore, or they're an ex, or they're a parent that did something bad to you, or there's somebody in your life that you don't honor this person anymore. Okay, your back is turned to them. And right here we have instruction, teacher, master, academics, mentor. Somebody is mentoring maybe a child to do harm because they lost a title. Like, so let's say, for example, you dumped somebody, or you're not interested in someone, or you're just, something has changed in this relationship, and there is someone who said, oh, well, I'm going to turn your family against you. I'm going to turn your children against you. I'm going to build this army to come against you. Smith could be significant. First, middle, or last name. Let's see. What did they teach this person? How to get money. Okay, we got a charity card. They're working for this person. Somebody is teaching somebody something, and they're paying them. Low on money in reverse, and then we have charity. So somebody's paying someone here to stay, health issues in reverse. Okay, so this is helping whoever's teaching this family member or relative, and then we have loss of a loved one. Okay, just popping out here. So this person could be doing this to stay healthy. Like, they could be having ailment and they're using witchcraft or some kind of quote teaching to stay healthy, to keep out of these health issues. And then we have loss of a loved one. So I also see someone who lost a loved one, but they didn't have health issues. This was a premature death. There was nothing wrong with this person. Somebody could have also been abandoned. or some kind of missing, somebody disappeared and it was unexplained, but they weren't sacrificed. Ritual sacrifice in reverse. Cannibalism could be significant. Somebody could be doing this awful act when something happens to someone. Okay, this is possible. And something could be going on in the water connected to that here in the water. Drowning comes out sometimes. Okay, this could be significant. But it's like somebody is not sick because they're doing this. But then people are, there's loss. There's loss of people. So one more card. We have children in reverse. Okay. Loss right here. I don't. Okay, enslavement in reverse. So somebody is doing this. There's a quote teacher, okay, that is teaching these terrible things here to stay out of prison, to stay in good health or better health, or to stay out of some sort of enslavement or concubine situation. These could be women doing this. Somebody could have been in a war. This is possible. A karmic sibling could have been, involved in this, or a child. There could be some kind of questioning on whose child someone's child is. Is this your child? Or some sort of, something is different about a child's existence. Something is unique about this child's relationship with somebody. This is significant as well. But somebody is saying there's no one else. That there's maybe some sort of, why is there's no one else here back out again? 12 or 17 or 18 could be significant. Guilty in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't want to be guilty of something, so they're saying there's nobody else. I didn't do anything to anybody else. This is what I thought of in the last reading. So this is kind of a confirmation that someone does not want to be guilty of any more stuff. They don't want to be guilty of anything else, but they could indeed be. Why is guilty in reverse here? Somebody cannot sober up. They can't stop drinking. Okay, unhealthy diet is here. Major crisis. Somebody needs self-control. Black magic is backfiring. It's in reverse. Okay, we have a couple of cards about cursed money being backfiring on this person. Black magic backfiring on this person. Okay, this person is, they cannot reclaim their time. There's something they did. They can't get this time back. It's like they just have to keep going forward, but maybe they're not doing something good in that time. Okay, what else needs to come out here? What happened to this family member or a relative regarding this loss of a loved one? But it wasn't, a sacrifice wasn't able to occur. It just was a loss for this bad person. F could be significant. Okay, unhealthy diet. Somebody's not eating good. But they didn't have health issues. This other person wasn't eating good, possibly. An island is significant. Island, it could be a place, a location. The wife knows in reverse. So the wife doesn't know something about this loss or this attempted sacrifice. Satisfied in reverse. Somebody wasn't satisfied with their spouse or something. This is what I'm getting. They didn't feel satisfaction with a spouse or this person that was lost. Some kind of fake document, forged signature is involved here. Maybe insurance or something like that. A building is in reverse. Something is going on with this building, or they can't do something in regard to a building and on an island. It's not over in reverse. Something is over. A diet. Somebody's finished with this type of diet or something. This could be significant. Storage room in reverse. Somebody could be forging signatures in regards to somebody's storage room to get access to it. Ed in reverse, ED or DE. could be significant. There could be some kind of fake document could be going on with a storage room so that somebody can try to steal something. And a parking lot is significant. Somebody could be sitting in a parking lot doing something like this, or they're doing something in a parking lot. Some kind of spiritual communication so that they don't get sentenced. Sentenced in reverse and guilty in reverse. So somebody is trying to avoid dealing with the law here because they cannot reclaim their time. And this black magic is backfiring on them. Okay, a public school is significant. Something is near a public school. Somebody's doing something near a public school. Okay, they're addicted to your love. Okay, somebody's addicted to somebody's love at a public school. It could be a child or somebody who works there, an adult. Take off my clothes in reverse. Okay, so somebody is not doing that. They're not taking off their clothes. Okay, and these monitoring spirits in witchcraft isn't working. $30,000 in reverse this time. Somebody's not getting this money because somebody is not taking off their garments. They're not able to use monitoring spirits and witchcraft on this public school energy, whoever this is. Somebody has to show self-control, or somebody has self-control, and they're losing money because of that. Somebody said, you got to lose control. I need you to do something wrong here. That's why I want to pay you. Gold jewelry in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't wear gold jewelry, or it's not happening, or they're not getting it. OM or MO could be significant. IN or NI could be significant. The letter B could be significant. EN or NE. These initials could be significant. Or the letter L. Florida in reverse. Somebody from a place that starts with F is in reverse. They can't stalk your abundance, okay? This is something that they can't do. DA or AD is significant. Somebody's in a major crisis because they cannot stalk your abundance, okay? Porn in reverse, okay? Somebody's not asking about this. They're not interested, okay? On a second date, somebody was asking someone about that on a second date, maybe. They were wearing dark shades when they did this. Sit back and watch. Somebody cannot do that because they're anxious about a job. Somebody's anxious about a job or something, a job application. Bartender, or a job that starts with B. Refusing to apologize. Somebody is in reverse. So somebody apologized about something that happened. I need to hear your voice in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to hear somebody's voice in regards to this job or some sort of apology or just waiting for something. And then I have seeking someone to offer up on the top. So someone could be doing this and they could be telling them, I want all of you forever. But they really just want to offer up this person. Okay, somebody doesn't want you to subscribe, collective, okay? It's in reverse, so definitely hit that subscribe button, okay? We're gonna turn that around. I want to spend every day together. Somebody wants to spend every day together. CA in reverse or AC could be significant. Cat in reverse could be significant. A soulmate. Somebody's not a soulmate in this reading. They hate us being together in reverse. Somebody loves somebody being together. Somebody wants someone to be together. They quit their job. Somebody quit a job, okay? Maybe this job was attacking your channel or your social media page. Maybe they quit. They showed self-control. Calling you this week in reverse. Somebody is not calling someone this week because it is $30,000 or some sort of money. Okay, they want somebody's birth chart. They're interested in somebody's birth chart to maybe do some kind of ritual. Hates you and wants to be you in reverse. This person doesn't hate you anymore, according to this here. Somebody doesn't want to be you anymore. It could be a lie, okay, or it could be the truth. Let's see. Okay. This person is never going to change. Okay, this person that's not in custody, they're never going to change. P could be significant, the letter P. Okay, you need to reclaim your time. Maybe a second date with someone is good, a good idea. Calling you to see what you know. This person cannot do that. It's in reverse. They just want to spy. Okay, somebody just wants to spy. But there's nobody else. Okay, you could be faithful to this person. They think you're cheating on them or something. There's nobody else though. So you're good. They're just Somebody's just, I don't know. Somebody is telling this person something maybe. Okay, a spirit could be telling them something. That's what it is. GED in reverse. Okay, somebody didn't get a GED. Okay, they're not being honest about something. You are meeting your soul tribe. No coming back. Okay, just you're not going to come back to a situation. You're meeting your soul tribe. Parents left you money in reverse. Okay, somebody could be trying to take something that someone left you. G. First, middle, last name that starts with G. Somebody with air placements. The wife knows. Okay, this smart and sexy wife knows that somebody's doing something. Somebody could be taking hard drugs. Demons want to move in, but demons cannot get into this person even though they're taking hard drugs. Demons cannot get into this person. So there's a spouse that's aware that somebody has a drug problem, but there's no demons involved inside of this person, or this person is not interested in entertaining demons, even though they have a little bit of a drug problem or a big drug problem. All right, let's see what needs to come out. Somebody keeps asking somebody about PORN. They keep asking them about this. G. An island. Take off my clothes. And someone's not addicted to their love though, and this public school business is in reverse. Somebody cannot do this because they're guilty. Okay, like they had to stop doing something because maybe somebody found them guilty. Okay, maybe they admitted something or something like that. Somebody caught them doing something, but this public school thing is in reverse now. But somebody's doing something on an island. Okay, so they moved from the school to the island. Okay, they just move locations. The letter R could be significant, or C. C in reverse could be significant. Okay, we have B, F, Pisces could be significant. Fish, the letter A. Okay, somebody's not eating bananas or doesn't want someone to eat bananas. The letter D or B could be significant. JD could be significant. JD. These initials are DJ. Kite. Okay. S. KS. KSR. P. T. Somebody, pot in reverse again. Somebody's not smoking pot anymore. But the letter S is significant. SS is significant. T in reverse, the letter D, G in reverse. G in the upright and G in reverse. Okay, somebody's high, but they don't smoke pot, okay? This person could be guilty of something, okay, but they're not smoking, but they're high, okay? Maybe they're just high off life, or they're high on something else. This is possible. Okay, we have SS here, could be significant. Again, somebody likes skunks or black and white animals. Okay, they're not drinking water. Something is going on with their water, or it's not raining where they are, or something. It's not raining on this island, or something is significant about the weather. Raindrop in reverse, or somebody's not drinking water. Puppy in reverse. Something could be Andy or and. DNA in reverse could be significant. He's off my something. He's off my something here. This puppy in reverse though. Somebody could be doing this, okay? And maybe in a place that starts with I, or at a place that starts with I. A table in reverse. Somebody's not doing something on this table. Falling asleep. Somebody wants someone to fall asleep on the table. Or somebody is falling asleep, or they want this here. Turtle in reverse. Okay, somebody could be offering up turtles. Okay. And we have bed in reverse. Okay, somebody's not sleeping in the bed. Okay, banana in reverse. Bananas and water. Something is going on with bananas and water. They're in reverse. So somebody's not eating bananas and water, or they're having a problem with these foods or something like that. But somebody's in reverse here with the tree in reverse card. Something didn't happen in bed, or they weren't sleeping, something like that. Somebody wasn't sleeping, or they were not sleeping in bed. They fell asleep at the table. Cheese in reverse. Okay, somebody is not eating cheese or bananas or water. Okay, we have giraffe, or again, G is significant. A lot of G's coming out, GG. Okay, we have hat, H. Something about something on someone's head. Okay. And gloves. Okay, somebody's not wearing gloves or doesn't want to wear them. T is significant. Bird, T-bird could be significant. B, TB, BT. Bottle in reverse. Somebody's not on the bottle. They're not drinking. They don't want to drink. H. Okay, something. This person can. I see a heart here. Heart card. Somebody could have love for you. Okay, first, middle, last name starts with H or F. F or H doesn't want to smoke pot or doesn't want to get high. First, middle, or last name. The letter I. Okay, first, middle, last name is in reverse. So this is significant. Somebody bit somebody. They bite something. They bit something. Okay, this could be a spirit or something. The letter O in reverse, first, middle, or last name. They could owe you something, this person. Something happens when somebody sits. Okay, when they sit down, something is happening. Maybe to a pet or a person. Or the bed. Somebody's not sleeping in a bed because there's something going on in a bed. Okay. This is possible as well. And we have hammer. Okay. Somebody wants to get hammered. Okay. Or justice is going to be served for someone. This is also another definition of the hammer card. Okay.
30 years avalanche. If I had to put it in a word,
it's like somebody cannot get hammered if somebody doesn't drink something. And this could be any drink. It could be a alcoholic drink or non-alcoholic drink, but there's something in this drink that somebody feels like if you drink this, I can get hammered, or we can do something. Or if you drink this, I can get justice because you drank. You were drinking, so this person is getting off the hook, is what I'm picking up here. Somebody hits somebody. They bit someone. Something went on here. Digs could be significant. Digs. Pigs. Gigs. Fig. Big. Sis. His sister hit somebody. Dot or Dottie. Todd. Hop. Hickey. Sick. Somebody could have gotten a hickey and it made them sick. Again, G in reverse. I keep seeing this G in the upright, G in reverse. G in the upright, G in reverse. I see FU. Okay, FU. Okay, all right. Somebody's upset about something. Buck. Buck could be significant. BB. S in reverse. First, middle, or last name. Snail in reverse. Somebody could be offering up snails so that they don't feel slow or sluggish. Okay. S in reverse again. So something is happening here. F in reverse. All right. Let's see what else comes out. I keep making excuses not to reach out. Somebody is saying this. Okay. All I do is watch you in reverse. Somebody is not doing this all the time. Okay, so it's not that someone is watching you while they keep making excuses not to reach out. All right. Green or purple could be significant, or pink. Somebody's planning a vacation. They would like to do this. There's a Virgo in reverse that could be trying to infringe on something like that because they're guilty. So it could be concerning a house. Okay, this guilt could be concerning a house. Somebody could have taken someone's home, okay, when someone passed away. And there's something public about this with the Six of Wands. We have Leo, Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Cancer with the High Priestess and Three of Cups. And the Moon card, one more. Okay, so there's something going on in this circle, this friendship circle. Cancer, Pisces could be significant. Virgo, Taurus, Aries. Somebody's working hard. This person taking off their clothes. Okay, somebody is taking off their clothes, but they're getting paid. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. What is this person doing here? Somebody has inheritance, but they're taking their clothes off. Somebody could be in the public eye, and with this public school thing coming out, somebody could have stopped doing something at public schools because something was going public, or something was coming out about what somebody was doing in public schools. It was getting traced, or people were getting leads about something, so they had to stop. But then they did something on an island for people's inheritances. Okay. Somebody has Cancer placements. They're very wise. This person is High Priestess energy, is very wise. They don't have any hidden agendas here. This person is they could be with this energy here. We have Taurus, Aries, Cancer, and Virgo. This could be a family, but somebody in this family is taking off their clothes. This is possible. And then we have this Cancer, Pisces here. Something is going on in the dark. That's why somebody's unable to reach out, because of this Cancer, Pisces that they're friends with or they have a community with. They're not watching this person anymore. They could have been watching this person because some sort of illusion they were under, or something was going on in their dreams, or they were scared or anxious about something. This could be going on. That's why somebody did not call. Okay, what's going on with this Six of Wands? Something going public, or somebody in the public eye in regards to this public school business. Okay, there's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse involved here. Cancer. Okay, some kind of prostitution could be going on. Okay, with the Lovers in reverse and the Four of Cups. Somebody's refusing to choose happiness. They want to keep doing this here for this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is a fire earth sign, Gemini and Cancer. That could be involved in doing this. Okay, then we have the Emperor here. We have a father, somebody in the upright that could know about this. Okay, there's a child in reverse at a school, or maybe multiple children. Okay, and it has something to do with them engaging with the clothes off. The Lovers card and the Sun card, these individuals are unclothed. So something could be going on with that. We have Aries and Scorpio, Virgo. Okay, somebody realizes they have choices here and they're leaving. They're leaving home, they're becoming independent. Okay, and then the Devil shows up here. The Devil shows up. And that's why somebody keeps making excuses not to reach out, because of this friendship circle that they have or had. And this fear and anxiety that's inside of this friendship circle. And it involves the devil, temptation, seduction, sexuality, shadow self, okay, attachment, spirits, demons. So that's what's up here. That's what's happening. And then there's this Virgo involved as well. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, and an Aquarius. This is a whole little group here that's trying to stop someone from reaching out and making a move towards you. There's also something going on in the background here with a school, children in reverse. Somebody's lacking clothing. They're under mind control, maybe with the Four of Cups. Some kind of brainwashing or unconsciousness is going on. Unawareness is happening, and it's going public. Give me more on the Six of Wands. Okay, somebody's overcommitted to the devil, and it could lead to serving some time with the Eight of Swords, because something happened to this child. What happened to this child? Or just children? Okay, they were feeling weak and scared. Okay, again, we have High Priestess again. So some of these children could have been Leos. Some of them could have been Cancers, Geminis, Capricorns, fire signs. Okay, and they got weak and scared all of a sudden. Or maybe not suddenly. There's no tower here, but I feel like it was suddenly. Why are these children scared or weak? Or these public school employees, if it's not a child, right? Why are they weak and have low energy? Okay. Wow, there's a lot of ancestral presence here. My God. So whatever's going on in these schools, it has something to do with this King of Wands in reverse here. But at the time, this King of Wands looked upright. They looked upright to this school or somebody in the school, whether it's an adult or a child. They looked upright, and there was some kind of oath being made. But again, this was to sacrifice somebody to go to prison for them or something with the Eight of Swords, because they were overcommitted and overwhelmed. So this is a form of sacrifice. Somebody is scared, they're overwhelmed. Somebody is trying to take this person down. And it has a lot to do, like what I see here is that something corrupt is going on, because ancestors are coming out. And then we have King of Swords, which could be somebody, an authority figure. Somebody who's just, noble, honest, upright, and is seeking justice for themselves or for someone else. So that's why they're scared, because they're doing something wrong for this King of Wands and this Capricorn, or this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this Gemini in reverse, this Leo in reverse. And that's one reason why they're scared and they're guilty. But something bad is going on. Give me more about these oaths. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're saying that they want to work alone now. They don't want to work with this King of Wands. Okay, because something is going on. Somebody's getting wind that something's going on. Yep. They can't compete with something. Okay, we have the Magician. Okay, they're using Gemini energy placements. This Virgo. Okay. And this Capricorn and these other placements here are using Gemini energy. People with Gemini placements, or who else is here? Scorpio, Sag placements, Cancer placements. They're using these placements to hold up a tower. Okay, they're confusing this energy. They're causing chaos in their life. They're taking their clarity. They're turning them into narcissists. They're manipulating them. With the Ace of Swords, they're lying to them. Okay, and this could be spiritual. This could be all happening in the spirit. There are people that could be taking spiritual instruction, engaging with spirits sexually, outside of school, you know, outside of work or something. And again, these spirits, they follow people into their work. Like, these spirits don't just go away. Huh. These things want to be around you all day, all the time. Yeah, that's what they want to do. So maybe that's what they did here. But there's parents involved with the Emperor here, and a Magician, and the High Priestess coming out twice. Okay, something could have happened to a Cancer sign. Okay, so maybe somebody with Cancer placements could have been replaced. This is possible as well. But there's this group here who cannot heal without doing something like this kind of act. They can't heal. Their star can't rise. They can't have unseen support without doing these acts here. Tell me more about this island. Just taking off of clothes from there. Okay, they're doing this for a house. Or there's a house on the island. Believe in the impossible. Okay, something taking place here is making somebody believe in the impossible. Nothing will come of this situation in reverse. Unrequited love. So this is not real love. Whatever's taking place here on this island, for DNA possibly. Okay, or some sort of something that comes from the body, that comes out of the body, off the body. Okay, some kind of contact or situation is going on here so that they can believe in the impossible. A blue moon could be significant. Snow could be significant. A cold place could be significant, but something's going on in a house or for a house. Nothing will come of this situation in reverse. Like whenever something takes place here, something is coming up, is turning situations around for people. Okay, but it's unrequited love, which means there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep a relationship going. So this is not real love, whatever's happening here, but it's making little temporary changes for people. Okay, but it's not real. Honeymoon in reverse, right? Nobody's getting married. Nobody is spending their time together. It's just cheap energy, serendipity. Okay, separation in reverse, and then intimacy. So there is somebody who could be living two lives here. Somebody could be in this serendipity state, which is blissful, and they don't want to separate from this person they're intimate with. Okay, Scorpio or Virgo could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Aquarius could be significant. It doesn't have to be. But then it's like this person is living two lives here, or doing two different things. They care about somebody, maybe a Cancer, maybe Scorpio, maybe an Aries. Okay. But something else is going on back here in the background for a house or at a house or something like that. Community in reverse. Okay. Soulmate in reverse. Yeah, this group does not have soulmates. These are not soulmates. Self-respect in reverse. Okay, we have Gemini, Pisces, Sag, Libra, Capricorn. Self-respect in reverse. This group does not respect themselves, whatever they're doing, but there is someone on someone's mind. Okay, something serious, and they don't want to. It's like this person is caught in two situations or something. Keep an open mind in reverse. Somebody could be struggling with that. Maybe somebody with Aries placements. Okay, they still feel passion for somebody. They still want to be intimate with someone, and they care about this person. Okay, but then we have soulmate in reverse twice. It's like somebody keeps losing their soulmate or something. Something like this could be going on. Because there's something going on in one location, and then they're having intimacy with this other person, and then now the soulmate is in reverse. Like, okay, you tell me what you think, collective. A new romantic cycle begins. Now, there's no romantic cycles beginning here. Maybe for Libra. Let me see, or another sign. Okay, give your relationship a chance. They're not doing that. It's in reverse. And then we have unexpected income in reverse. Okay, somebody's not getting this unexpected income from maybe somebody passing, okay, or not existing anymore in their life. Aries is significant. Somebody is gaining emotional freedom after not giving a relationship a chance. It brought them some sort of emotional freedom. Again, an owl, a unicorn, or a rabbit could be significant. We also have Aries not taking action with something. Maybe with this High Priestess, this Cancer energy, they're not taking action with them. Okay, I also see that there's somebody here that is acting like someone else. Someone is acting like someone's soulmate. They're catfishing, they're pretending to be someone they're not. Yeah. So someone doesn't take action because they could think that, oh, this is my soulmate, but it's not. Okay, but this person that they're supposed to be with has released the devil. They're not a slave for the devil. So it's possible that someone who is a slave for the devil is pretending to be someone they're not. Someone who isn't a slave for the devil, which could actually be this person's soulmate, but there's people who are pretending to be someone they're not. They're saying, I'm your soulmate. Past life relationship. This is not a past life relationship. Something is not changing. This person is not official. Official person in reverse. Silver waterfall in reverse. Taurus in reverse. Judication in reverse. It's like, as long as this person stays with this person that's not for them, they can stay out of court. So again, they're sacrificing their real love. They're staying with somebody they're not supposed to be with, and they're staying out of court. So this person has problems in court or with the law, and sacrificing their real relationship is helping to keep them out of court, or something like this is going on. Getting to know each other in reverse. Okay, there's somebody they're not getting to know. This person they're supposed to be with. Again, Pisces is significant. Virgo could be significant. Taurus. Something is happening very soon. Okay, hold your vision. Somebody finds out. An energy is gaining momentum. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, but somebody's not engaged yet. Okay, so something is happening. Something happened here. It's like somebody still has this emotional freedom back here, and they're still tapping into it. And they realize, okay, I'm sacrificing something that should be happening very soon. And they're holding their vision. Something is gaining traction. But they realized something wasn't happening because they weren't making the first move, and they were busy doing something else back here that made them not respect themselves. Like they couldn't respect themselves doing this act or something like that. Okay, they have romantic feelings for someone. Okay, but they don't feel worthy because of something they're doing back here. Okay, again, Leo was significant. Yeah, false person. Leo is significant. 8-8 is significant. Okay, this privileged lady is in reverse. They don't have a way out of a situation because they won't surrender to the divine. Again, Leo 3 times. 888, 35 or 53 is significant. Okay, Sag or Pisces is significant. And then release your ex. So somebody, okay, child in reverse. Okay, something's going on here. So this person could have lost their child, whoever this is, because they wouldn't let go of somebody. So there's some kind of obsession forming here. There's somebody someone is supposed to be with. They're thinking about this person. They're holding on to the vision of this person. They want to be with them. But then there's this person that will not. Pat in reverse or a P name. Pat in reverse or a P name. Again, Virgo was significant. Sag and Pisces and Leo. Okay, it's like this person won't release something. If it's not their ex, it's something that they need to release. It's destroying their life. Like, so this person must have did something terrible to lose their child. Like, them not releasing this caused them to lose their child. So some type of terrible, why is this child in reverse? They let their past hold them back. Something from their past they were doing. Let your friends help you. They were letting their friends help them do something so that a win-win outcome would happen. but they got deceived, okay? Your dreams need a practical plan in reverse. Okay, this Taurus was coming up with a practical plan to go towards who they wanted to be with. A Gemini could have been doing this. A Virgo could have been doing this. A Sag Pisces could have been doing this. A Leo could have been doing this. Okay, making plans to go towards where they want to go in the physical realm. There's somebody in the physical realm they want to be with. And then they were deceived. Okay, this was not their person. Lovers in reverse. Some type of, okay, sex was going on, but it wasn't what this person was destined to be. Because a lot of deception came out of it. There was a lot of mask wearing. Somebody was pretending to be someone they were not. There's something going on with the Ace of Swords. There was a lot of confusion, and then something suddenly happened with the Tower card. All right, let's see what needs to come out of here. Somebody was pretending to be the collective, maybe spiritually, or somehow they were pretending to be something they were not. And somebody caught on like, okay, something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't feel right. I'm having loss. Somebody said I might be getting, somebody might be sacrificing me. Because if I'm with somebody I'm supposed to be with, this wouldn't be happening. So something is happening here that they're trying to get to the bottom of. I'm trying to get to the bottom of something. It will be a bonding experience. This house, okay? Hired in reverse. Memory spells. This island, okay? When I split the deck, I have trauma. For this job offer, okay, some kind of job offer involves some kind of trauma that somebody experienced here with their memory. Somebody was trying to make them forget what happened at this house. It will be a bonding experience, could be sarcasm. Somebody wasn't hired though, but they were doing something at this house, but they weren't hired to do it. Like they weren't getting paid or something, and it was traumatic. They were binding to people. Something could have been happening on the top floor of a building, like the very top floor. This could be significant. Coffee could be significant. Okay, ancestors are involved to help someone love themselves, self-love, and gain memory spells. And then I have memory in reverse. I cannot make it up. So something's going on with Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, and Scorpio, maybe. These placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, this person's job offer that's causing them trauma is that they may not be getting paid, or they weren't hired. Quote, technically, there wasn't a traditional hiring. So somebody could have just gotten this position through who they know or something like that. Ed in reverse, ED or DE in reverse could be significant. Ancestors know about something. Okay, and someone loves themselves, they're gaining, but they can't remember something. They can't remember who. Vow in reverse, like they can't remember who they're, this lower energy that they're worshiping, they're vowing to, this lower energy in reverse here. They can't remember something about it. Ancestors are watching someone do this. Why is ancestor here? Okay, this person is a puppet. Okay, they're getting gain and self-love, but it's not, it's costing them something here. Their freedom. This person is wearing a mask. Okay, and they can't calm down. Calm in reverse. We have Taurus, Gemini. Pretty significant. They can't calm down about something. Robbery, because they're robbing people. This is some kind of hustle here. It might not be a good job, okay? They weren't hired to do this. They're just doing it here, okay? They're doing something to people who are supposed to be together, families and people that are supposed to be together, that are destined to be together. So they're masking up, and they're doing something to these people for their homes, for their destiny, and it involves being in a house, okay? Some kind of spiritual communication or traveling could be going on. They're in a house. It could be something online that they're doing, but something through the air is happening. It's stressing them out. They're disturbing people, and it's bringing them bad news, death. Yeah. Somebody needs to withdraw and quit. They're binded and committed to this with their friends. This is some kind of friendship. 3 of Cups came out in friendship again. So we have, again, Cancer, Gemini, okay, Libra, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Virgo, and Taurus. So they are disturbing people all masked up, okay, probably in the spirit, and they're targeting people who have destinies. Wheel of Fortune energy, 10 of Cups, 12 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups is what I meant to say. And they're causing endings for this person and binding them in the spirit with a commitment next to death. And then they're like friends all of a sudden. Now they're their friends. And now they can be, it's like they're looking for people to offer up, and they're masking up, and the person is stressed out and they feel like a puppet. They're being disturbed by the spirit. The spirit is seeking them out. That's why Ancestor is here, because this is some kind of hijack of someone's destiny and fulfillment. Accident in reverse, okay? They need a sacrifice, gift, and collaboration in reverse. They cannot cause an accident, okay? Somebody doesn't want to work with them because they're bad news. This group is bad news. This is a Robata. This is like Page of Wands energy. Robata in reverse, okay? These are spirits. Virgo, Cancer is significant. Gemini. So they're stressed because they can't cause an accident or danger for somebody or something like that. And they're furious, my gosh. They're stressed and they're furious. Okay, because somebody is not like, there's somebody who they're doing this to, but they're not overwhelmed. They can't overwhelm them because the person is not working with them. They're declining their offers. And this is aggravating this group. They want to rob them of something, but somebody has good merit making with their ancestors, and they're not going to jail. They're not committing any crimes, but they could be having some problems sleeping. Maybe they're not comfortable sleeping because somebody keeps bribing them. It's bothering them. This is a strategy to keep bribing them to be in a third party. It's like somebody keeps trying to force someone to be cheating on their spouse. They're forcing this person to cheat on their spouse. Okay, Libra, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus. And they want you to trust this person so they can trap you. Yeah, alliance and trap. They want to bind to your relationship or your family, make you trust them, and then trap you and bind you right here. And then say sorry. Oh, look at that. They're sorry. And make sure there's no evidence of what they've done. This is an interesting group. Give me one more card about this group that is doing this. Oh, a blessing. Okay. They're offering up here, maybe to a deity. And this family's in reverse. Okay. This family cannot get a car. They cannot get material possessions for themselves all of a sudden, like their worth changes. They can't be extravagant because of some kind of this group offered them up in the spirit somehow, and now they're kind of sluggish and slow, and something is kind of different about them is what I see here. Again, Scorpio, Libra is significant, Capricorn, okay, Taurus, Sag, and Pisces again. All right, they won't stop doing something, so it causes a natural disaster. This group is having a tower. Okay, they're trying to survive, and something is very risky. It's like this backfired on them. They don't have the luck they had. They can't cause conflict. Okay, that means they can't persevere. And people are, again, going into their new beginning. So this is like a cycle that's happening. They're having loss because of what they're doing in the imagination. They're causing loneliness and nightmares on people, and now it's happening to them. That's just how it works. Okay, somebody's going to be together with their person and get justice and have a child if they want to. They care about someone. I see 2 children here. And there's this person here begging for aid, and they owe money. They owe you money, and they trying to take more money from you or ask you for more money. They're not ready, okay? Something is about to happen, some kind of protest, or you're going to sue this person, or you're bringing attention to what they did here because you want to be with your family, okay? And you're not hesitating to be with your family, okay? This group doesn't have any idea what to do, all right? Because you're not homeless, okay? This group is isolating themselves. They won't live and learn, and they can't bully anybody. Interesting.
Same day pickup and delivery. It's
very interesting, very interesting.
And have your groceries
Let's see what else is coming out here. 102 or 201, 3 is significant.
Fresh for everyone.
Let's get one more deck and then close up here. Let's see.
What if insurance, doctors,
let's get some cards out of here.
Worked as one team. That would be a better idea.
Planning a vacation is still at the top here. October in reverse. Okay, we have Libra in reverse. Could have had an emergency. I just saw 911. Okay, somebody with Libra placements in reverse could have had an emergency. A pile of clothes. Something they were doing to a pile of clothes. Gray hair could be significant. Somebody has gray hair. Somebody is forging signatures and has fake documents of something. Okay, somebody could be trying to bind to your face, or there's some kind of face binding. Indigo in reverse. Okay, somebody could be hurting indigo children, indigo people. Okay, these are gifted children that are here to change the planet. Somebody could be hurting these children. Okay, or these people. RSTUVWXYZ. Anybody's first, middle, or last name could start with RSTUV, W, X, Y, or Z. So these indigo people that are here to change the planet, they are saving money when something happens. And I see in the booty again. I don't know why this keeps coming out. Getting paid to mess with your social media channel. Okay. Somebody could be suffering because they hurt you. 1987. Nobody else. Okay. Subscribe collective. Subscribe to the channel. Somebody could want your channel to be slow or something, or not be working well. And it's like somebody's obsessed, like nobody else. Somebody just keeps focusing on you. They're refusing to let go of you. Gray hair. 8th house in reverse. Somebody cannot get out of this death, debt, and taxes. No coming back. Somebody's not coming back. Robata. Okay, this Robata is not coming back to a new property. Scorpio could be significant. Somebody's having a rebirth or a transformation from these monitoring spirits and witches. Talk to me. Somebody wants to talk. A cat is in reverse. They want to talk about something that happened to a pet or somebody with this name. Smart and sexy. Okay, this person that's just calling you to see what you know could want to apologize, and there's nobody else that they want, and there is no one else in reverse. There is someone else for this person. SE or ES could be significant. SC or CS could be significant. Cards in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't do something with cards, but it's like somebody wants to get money here, $30,000, but they don't want to stalk couples online. They don't want to stalk anybody. Central America could be significant. Show me how you like it. Okay, you are protected in reverse. Somebody is not protected while doing this act, and it could be hurting them, but they need the money. Like it says nobody else, but there is somebody else. Like this person could just be stubborn. They don't want to choose anybody else, but there is someone else for them. Somebody just could be a little obsessed or hard-headed, obsessed with your wisdom in reverse. It's like this person's not obsessed with your wisdom, but they just want to have you or something. Master's degree in reverse. Okay, be honest in reverse. Somebody's not being honest about their master's degrees. This is possible. Black and white in reverse. Blind person in reverse. Somebody who could be black and white in their race could be in reverse, or a blind person could be in reverse. Security in reverse. Somebody who works security could be in reverse. They were forced to commit crimes. They were lying to your face. Okay, this money, this cursed money they gave you backfired. And this black magic they were doing. Okay, a male celebrity can't find anyone to have sex with. Okay, they want to take you shopping, somebody. Okay, somebody is convicted. Fall. Somebody's being convicted in the fall. Somebody has curly hair. They're dividing men and women. Florida. Or a place that starts with F. Somebody is showing self-control when they're close up. The letter N could be significant. They love you. Gold jewelry in reverse. They cannot do this reverse psychology on you. You're too confident. Leo placements could be significant. Somebody is taking drugs. Okay. Divine favor in reverse. This is taking away their divine favor. This taking drugs that they're doing is hurting their divine favor with God. FA or AF. Okay, we have tall building. Something is close to a tall building. Something is close up at this tall building. Okay, an antenna is in reverse. Somebody is trolling something around this building and doing something to the antenna. Your ex got a karmic pregnant in reverse. They didn't do this. Or they're not telling you. Football in reverse. Somebody fucked around and found out. This person could be in reverse. You're all I've ever wanted in reverse. This is not somebody. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of relationship here, but it's messy. Like maybe a football player is in reverse, or somebody doesn't play football anymore. Okay, they did something. This is somebody who wasn't their person. This is not their ideal person. Something was false about this. This person wasn't entertaining demons. Okay. Chicago in reverse, or a place that starts with C. Somebody from a place that starts with C, or somebody who lives in a place that starts with C could be in reverse. Ancestors are angry as fuck. Okay, somebody's not angry. The ancestors are not angry that this person is in reverse. They're happy. This lazy, okay, motherfucker is in reverse. Okay. farmhouse in reverse. They can't do something on this farmhouse, maybe the animals. Okay, breaking curses. They can't break these curses. Is in reverse. And we have hasn't been convicted yet in reverse. Somebody has been convicted, or something happened shortly after this. Goodness. And I saw death row in reverse. So it is possible that somebody could be getting this type of sentence and had to offer up someone. It's possible somebody did that to get out of a situation. Okay, a date night and then an uncle is in reverse. Okay, something like that could have happened. Voodoo doll of you in reverse is not working. Okay, this person is not going to get engaged because they're doing a voodoo doll. They're using a voodoo doll of you. A hotel employee could be in reverse because of something like this. An air sign in reverse could be responsible. Air water sign. September. Okay, Virgo is significant. Half want a baby. Somebody wants to have a baby with a Virgo. Okay, for a new property. Okay, so they're just doing this for a new property and they're doing something to their clothes. Okay, this is possible. Carry protection. Okay, Scorpio in reverse. This uncle could have had Scorpio in reverse placements. Okay, they couldn't hide out or they weren't hiding out. Dough in reverse. Okay, somebody didn't have money or their money was in reverse. Or something about dough or bread, it could be significant. This person wasn't satisfied. They're not a leader. They want you to be wicked. Canine could be significant. Inspired by you. Deposits in the eye, maybe on the dog. The dog has deposits in the eye, maybe. So that they're wicked. Let's see. Animal attack comes out sometimes. Okay. One more card. I want a threesome, okay? They want you to be wicked, go on a date, do a threesome. This could be a relative, an uncle or somebody, you know, everybody has one of those, quote, uncles, okay, that are a little interesting. Show me how you like it. Okay, so somebody's uncle wanted to get busy. Okay, Central America. Okay, somebody could be Hispanic. They wanted to do something in the B-O-O-T-Y. Okay, but they could not hypnotize someone. They could not put on, okay, T is significant. Sneakers in reverse. They couldn't do something to your sneakers. Okay, this group doesn't care about themselves. They don't love themselves here. And again, we have laziness. Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, or Leo placements in reverse. Somebody is in a lineup because parents left you money and you're reclaiming your time or your money, and these people have to serve justice. That's your reading.